Hey guys, this is Coconut. How are you? This moon in Taurus reminded me to talk to you about oracle cards and developing your voice, because the moon entered Taurus, that's about expression and what to do with your ideas. So if you've been kicking around the notion it's time for you to speak on a subject, go for it. Don't worry about how many other people are doing it, because the reality is we haven't heard it from you. You get it? Don't be scared. Go, go, go. So today we're talking about oracle cards. They come in all types of colors and sizes, so they're not standard like 78 at all. You can find an oracle pack that has 7 or 25. It's just up to the maker. An oracle is a wise counsel or prophet. So basically, it is to help you further define your psychic voice, your intuition, your inner pendulum. I like them because, as you can see, there's imagery there. So it helps you develop your mental images when it comes to a situation. There's words sometimes, the colors all mean everything. Even like if I look at a skeleton card like I have here, then I would also figure out, what does a skeleton do? It holds up the body, it retains DNA, and that's how you start to learn how to develop your mental psychic image. Some of them come with a book. The book is going to define the card, but don't go by that alone, okay? Just like the black cat here. You know, some people would say, oh, a black cat is scary. And some people will say, black cats are about luck. You know, black cats are rare. You know, whatever it is, it's going to help you really hone your craft. The reason why we even use all of these tools is very simple. We are trying to define our voice. We are trying to understand how to listen to the inner intuition, right? I say the inner intuition, the one that's hidden. You know, that little voice that tells you when something isn't right and you ignore it because, you know, sometimes we're just like, oh my God, that's probably not right. Yeah, it is right. And we use these cards to help develop that voice, okay? And just like any card, you would cleanse them and, you know, prepare them. And then get in the habit of asking yourself a question and pulling a card to see, to see what the card is telling you. This is all to develop that mental strength. All right, so again, you're going to look at the symbolism, the card, the imagery, the words, and the impressions that you get from them. These are some of my favorite ones that I use very often when I'm doing my soul lessons, because I like my clients to get in the habit of listening to their voice. So I'll pull the cards and ask them, what do you think? And then I will tell them what I think after that. And I love those lessons. I use these a lot. Let me get closer so you can see them. So pretty. When you start to encounter these cards, oracle cards that is, you're going to run into a name that's very famous. It's called the name is Doreen Virtue. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you're going to see a lot of information on YouTube and in print about how Doreen Virtue, who is an author and a speaker, and up until last year she was a pagan, she found Jesus. So she's now a born-again Christian, honey. Yep, big scandal. People were upset, boycotting, throwing cards away, crying, because, you know, a lot of times people look at other people to be their saviors. I'm not throwing any cards away. I paid good money for it. No need to throw them away. This is a lesson to all of us to stop paying attention to other people's business. She didn't hoodoo the cards, y'all. The cards are still good. We transmute energy all the time. So if you like the cards, continue to work with them. If you're just new and starting out, I'm going to link below a site that you can go and look at all kinds of cards. Now we're doing reverse. What religious people do to us all the time, we're just reversing it. So we are demonizing her for finding Christianity, but that's what they do to us. But it's her path. She listened to her inner voice. Her inner guide told her it's time to go to church. How is the pagan community fighting her about what her spirit told her? It's what she needs for her journey, people. She's creating her best life, and you need to do the same. So what you need to do is find out why this is upsetting you so much, how to find your balance again. Remember, we don't even need tools. If you sat in nature every day and sat by yourself quietly, your psychic intuition is going to be developed. But we like the tools. Just like men love rims, we like crystals, cards, and things. Crystal cards and candles. Yeah. So anyway, as we reflect in this Taurus moon, think about how you are being clear. Ask yourself for clarity. Ask less of others and ask more of yourself. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, Om Shrim Brezi.